I'm debating if I want to go like, I don't know, smoky or like ballerina core today. But what's up, icons? Hi, welcome back to the Makeup Diaries. This is going to be, sorry, I don't know what to say. I wanted to do another get to know me, and this one is going to be sponsored by Pinterest because I found this little game on Pinterest, but it's called ABC Expose Me, and it has like questions for the alphabet minus C because I guess someone couldn't be creative enough. I get 5 skips. And I'm very curious because I typically, I love answering questions about myself typically. At least I think I do. So I don't know how many I'm gonna actually skip because like I love to be candid about things, and like there's very little that I get either like shy about or be like, oh, I don't want to speak about that. So we shall see. But before we begin, I just want to say that I hope that y'all are doing well and that y'all are just having a good iconic day and knowing that you are loved, appreciated, and respected. So yeah, I wanted that to be known first. And then don't mind me because I'm just doing my makeup while I'm filming this. Hutchie's here with me. He's sleeping a little bit. It's close to his like nap time, so I need to put him in his kennel, but I figure he can sleep on the bed for a little bit longer. Starting out. Are you single? Yes, I am. Best friends. My best friends are Katie. Katie's my twin, and then Abby. We have known Abby since high school, and we are just bestie friends. We hang out in person like every week, if not multiple times a week, and then if we cannot meet up in person, we will FaceTime. Like, that's our favorite thing to do. I love Abby so much. Like, literally bestest friend in the world. Cannot get better than Miss Abigail. I see we're pulling a tricky one now, crush. So if you are familiar with my channel, I have a super secret celebrity crush that I don't want to share because I don't want that person to feel uncomfortable. I'm sure there are a ton of people that love them. I'm not trying to be like, I'm the only girl in the world that loves this person. I know that's not true. I wish it were true because it would make my odds a little bit easier, but I know that's not true. But I also want to be respectful, and I don't want to put this person's name on blast because, like, he has other things to do than be like, oh, someone just said, like, I would take it as flattery, but I don't know how he would take it, so I'm just gonna leave his name out of it, but I'll give you some hints. He's my same age, we're the same age, both born in 2003. He is, I wanna say 5'8". I think he's 5'8". He looks like Troy Bolton and Tom Welling, so like, he's so cute. Respectfully saying that, not saying that in like a, I mean, I feel like sometimes crushes are a little vain, but I'm not trying to put him on blast. Also because I'm like, there's like, what if there's like a small chance that like I could actually like meet him or even, oh my god, date him? I would just, no. I just want to keep my odds like how they are. So I don't want to like be like, oh hey, I don't want him to know me by like, oh, she has a crush on me. I want him to get to know me and then be like, wait, she had a crush on me? Do you know? I feel like, does that make sense? But yeah, you can try and figure it out. I don't think I've been like too covert about it, but I'm never gonna confirm nor deny. And of course, as I said that, I was like the most blushy. So like, what did I say earlier about not being blushy? Clearly eating my words. Yeah, I do. I have so many jelly cats. My favorite is one that Katie got me, and that is Timmy the Turtle, aka Mr. Grumps. I've called him Mr. Grumps because he has a little grumpy face on him. They usually go up in my hammock over there, like my wall hammock for my stuffed animals, but I have brought in a land shark, and he likes to grab my stuffed animals, and I think I would be the saddest girl in the world if I lost Timmy the turtle, let alone any of my jelly cats. So they are actually in my closet in trash bags at the moment, and it feels very disrespectful, and I haven't been able to get a good night's sleep since because I just sleep so much better with Timmy the turtle as my pillow. And of course that's more information than it even asked for. The answer is just yes, I do sleep with stuffed animals. I also sleep in my baby blankets. I have some baby blankets that are just like all tattered up, and then I have like one that I like found, and I was so happy to unearth it because I thought all my baby blankets were like torn to like smithereens. Yeah. The easiest person to talk to is probably Katie and Abby. Like, for the longest time I was just like, oh, it's just Katie because Katie's my twin, and so I'm like, it's so easy to talk to Katie because there are sometimes like I don't even need to talk to Katie and Katie will know what I'm thinking. I treat Abby like as like my triplet almost. Like, I am so close to Abby, and I've never felt like I've been as comfortable with someone as I am with Katie, like, ever. And then Abby came along, and now I'm like, I'm super comfortable with Abby too. All that to say, I'm just really grateful. I'm just really grateful. So like, Katie and Abby are like the easiest people to talk to, in my opinion. They just get me, and they let me be silly. They let me be me without any judgment, which is really what you should be asking for in your friends. So last person to FaceTime obviously was Abby and Katie. We played Roblox last night over FaceTime. We're playing like this game called Blockies right now, and like you literally are just like blocks, like these blocks that have little smiley faces. It sounds stupid, but like you go around. I like a little fun adventure. Sometimes I like scary games. I always want to play a scary game, but Katie and Abby don't like scary games, so Blockies is what we've decided because it gives us a task, and I like task-oriented things, and so it's like just like it's fun. I like it. It's calming. We'll probably play Blockies tonight. I only have girl best friends. Like, literally, my only best friends are Katie and Abby. Sometimes at work, though, I, like, literally lie on my ass just for the plot of things. Like, someone will be talking, and the next thing you know, I'll be like, yeah, I tell my guy best friends all the time. Who? Who, me? Me, who are we talking about? Because I don't have any guy best friends. I don't. I can barely talk to a guy, which is probably my problem, but I can barely talk to guys. Guys will come up and I'll be like, stranger danger, they're gonna kill me. And that's just because of our society. And so it's not my fault. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, I wasn't happy, and then I hit my handheld mirror, I guess, out of anger. Yes, I have. Unfortunately. Like, not unfortunately, like, at least it's over with, because, like, if I had to have my first kiss with my celebrity crush, I'm sure it wouldn't have gone as great as well. No hate to him. No hate to me or him, I should say. It's just, like, I feel like it's uncomfortable, and I would have probably been, like, yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. It was awkward, as it probably is for most people. And I try and burn the memory if I can. It was with a guy I met in film school, which should have just been my red flag there. Like, it didn't go well, but if you saw him, you probably could have guessed that. Am I interesting? Interesting fact. Well, I don't know. I don't know any interesting facts about me. That one's the hardest one. But I'm like, that would be so lame to skip that one. I guess it's not like interesting, but like, interesting's very subjective. Interesting for you could not be interesting for me, and vice versa. An interesting fact is, I feel like I use this one as my crutch all the time. I have gone to see the band Water Parks in concert like 7 times. I absolutely love going to a Water Parks concert. Water Parks is like a punk emo band. Sorry, I got distracted. I love how this powder goes on my face. I've gone to see them multiple times, and that's because, one, I love them. They're such a great band. But two, their concerts are just, they're my favorite. They have such great, like, crowd interaction. That is always enjoyable. Always enjoyable. And I had tickets to go see them an 8th time for their latest tour, their Prowler tour. But then I got Hutch, and I had to stay home because I couldn't leave him home alone. And I was devastated. When I tell you I was devastated, that doesn't even begin to touch it. Oh my god, I was so... For Christmas, then Katie got me, like, their merch from that tour. I don't even know how she did it, but she found me merch from that tour, and she got me that, so that was sweet. So she's like, you didn't, like, really miss out, and I'm like, I did, but thank you. Now I have the merch to be included, because I still bought tickets, still supported them, which, at the end of the day, that's what I want to do, so I'm not, like, bummed that I bought tickets and couldn't go. If I can't go to a concert, I'm like, at least I still supported them. I try my best not to be jealous, but, like, let's be honest, I am such a jealous bitch. I have a sash that says so. Let me grab it. I feel like that way. Maybe that way. It says jealous bitch on it. And yes, I have a sash. It's actually for another artist that I support. She's a songwriter, and she's like, I'm a jealous bitch, and I get so anxious that it starts to itch. I'm batshit and dramatic, but I'm not sure which, and I think I just felt the simulation glitch. Okay, so, yes, I am jealous, despite all the work I do on myself. I'm human. I get jealous. I'm a girl born in the 2000s. Of course I'm gonna get jealous. I'm not that evolved yet. I'm only 23. If I'm jealous of someone, it's usually celebrities. The song Jealousy Jealousy by Olivia Rodrigo pretty much explains the reasons I'm jealous. I'm always jealous of celebrities when I'm like, oh my god, they're so much further than me. If I find a celebrity that's my same age and they're like, I don't know, doing shit, I'm like, well, what am I doing with my goddamn life? I also get jealous of those that I'm like, oh my god, they are so gorgeous. And if I feel like I am having, like, an insecure day, yeah, I'm gonna get jealous of them. Does that mean I go and, like, lash out and, like... I should say I recognize my jealousy, but I'm doing a lot better than to hate on the person that I'm jealous of, because I know it's not their fault. It's, like, it's stemming from me and nothing that they have done. Not even in my dreams. Last crush, I've been really good at being, I used to be, like, a crush slut. Like, I used to have a lot of crushes, and now I've been, like, pretty exclusive to my celebrity crush. I have yet to waver, like, at all. I feel like my last crush was a little embarrassing. Mainly because, like, I think it was just, like, probably a rebound in between my ex and then to where I am now. So I'm going to skip that one. Not out of hate for that person, but out of just not where I am at the moment. So we can do better. So that would be the only one that I probably skip. My middle name is Riley. And I was like, how do I spell my middle name? And my dad went, well, it's your middle name. You can spell it however you want. And I was just like, is it like R-I or R-E? I don't know why I was having such a moment with it, but he was like, well, you can spell it. And I was like, well, it's going to say a certain way on my birth certificate. And he was just like, you can spell it however you want. And thank God I picked the right one, y'all. Oh my goodness. I have the worst nickname right now. Abby and Katie are calling me, I kid you not, they're calling me Chicken. And the story around this is that I was trying to explain to Katie the, like, stupid little, like, oh, Chicken sees her, but does Chicken hear her? Like, I was trying to explain that to Katie because I had seen it. I saw it on, like, Instagram. I saw it on Pinterest. And I even saw it on Depop. So, like, I was like, oh, my God. Like, I don't even think it's that funny. But I was trying to explain it to Katie. And Katie was not getting it. And Katie was like, but who's chicken? And I was... Honestly, I don't know how Katie says that, and then I get the nickname Chicken. But now, literally, in Katie's contact, I am Chicken, so... Dear God. I love throwing in photos. I love looking at photos of me. Young photos, absolutely. Pepsi or Coke? Pepsi's Pepsi. Obviously. Recent text message? Last 4? Let me check real quick. Okay, y'all are gonna hate me. I don't have anything fun or fancy. My last 4 texts were me telling Abby and Katie that I got a new Canon camera, which I did. It's really cute. I got it off a Depop. I'll throw a photo in for y'all. And I sent it to them, and I said context for video, because I sent a video explaining that I got it from Depop, and now I need to save my money. And so I just sent them a photo of it for the context of video, duh. And then I said no, because Abby's getting her washer dryer fixed, and she's like, I need to do my laundry, but, like, I need them to, like, they're showing up today, so I still haven't been able to do it. And so I was just saying no, because, like, I hate not having to do laundry. Like, I hate doing laundry, but I hate when my laundry builds up. So that was me sympathizing, because I have emotions. I also, in context to that Canon, I said, feels very girls trip, because obviously it feels very girls trip. Zara Larson, we're all excited for the deluxe. And then following that, I said, I'm not doing laundry today until I get home, so you're good, in case Abby wanted to come over and use our washer dryer, because literally my cortisol level would be, like, through the roof if I couldn't do my laundry in time, and my laundry basket was just piling up. So that's me saying, like, literally, you can come over. I don't care. If you need to do laundry at our house. I don't care. Spill the tea on what? That is too vague. What do you want tea spilled on? Do you want some makeup tea? I heard that Charlotte Tilbury is, like, not a clean brand. Like, someone said that it's actually one of the dirtiest brands. And I used to work for them, and I didn't even know that. So that's some tea that I learned. Don't know how I feel about it. Feels a little sad. I still love their setting spray, but this is why it's important to, like, be ethical in your practice. Even if you want to make money, you should still make things the right way. You shouldn't just, like, cut costs and then make them dirty. I found this out because someone was saying that they had fought cancer, and they were, like, really going through of, like, everything that they loved and, like, used daily. And they were like, I found out that Charlotte is one of the nastiest brands. Again, not to throw shade on any brands, but that's some tea. My type in boys. My type in a boy is, I used to be like, more like, I love my emo boys. It's fine. I might still be a little bit emo in my heart, but that's not my type anymore. I've grown up. So now my type is what Katie calls the box carrying movement. Katie essentially said, Annie, you need a man that looks like he can pick up, like, a moving box and carry it. But, like, if I break it down into, like, looks, my type would be Troy Bolton in High School Musical 3. Like, oh my God. I still get butterflies when I watch it and I see him. I'm like... I also, obviously, Tom Welling Smallville. Like, oh my God. His award show where he's, like, walking backwards cap, chewing gum. I fell. I also love Benny Weir from My Babysitter's a Vampire. So, obviously, like... I feel like it looks like very classic American brunette. Probably, like, a little bit looking like a Abercrombie model, not gonna lie, but without all the controversy. I want him to look like a 2000s heartthrob brunette boy who literally can make all my dreams come true. Unpopular opinion? I don't know. My unpopular opinion right now is that I personally do not think 2016 makeup should be coming back, because that is, like, I just feel like we don't need to be going back to, like, basically putting so much makeup on that it masks our face. But you know what? That's, like, I get, like, unpopular opinions, but that's just a me opinion. That's a me opinion, and, like, that doesn't have to be a you opinion. But that's just my opinion, and it may be unpopular. I feel like I've said this a lot of different ways, but, like, I started wearing makeup because I was very insecure, and I felt like makeup had to cover up, and, like, I had to, like, basically be a certain way. And I just ended up really having, like, a very hated relationship with, like, removing my makeup at the end of the day, because I was so upset that I had to take it all off and then look different. Even though I probably wasn't, like, really doing too much, just even, like, the feel felt a little different, and I was, like, really upset with myself, and it was not the best time in my life, and I would never want someone to feel that way. So just based off of, like, personal experiences, I like makeup that still makes you feel like yourself, and that when you take off your makeup, you even feel a little bit more beautiful. Not that your makeup isn't beautiful, but just that you, like, your makeup doesn't have to be your crutch in society. You can still go throughout society and, like, your daily life and be like, oh, I love how my makeup looks, but it's not the be-all, end-all. I like to say that makeup is just like an accessory, like shoes, and I love shoes, and I love my makeup, but I'm, like, my outfit's still gonna look great with or without it. A very bad pic of me, I, like, don't have those, y'all. I do. I'll have Katie send me one. My worst fear, like, if we're going, like, true, probably, like, death and not being with the ones I love. But if we're going, like, worst fear, like, just frivolously, I hate a lot of little things. Like water droplets, hate those. I hate, like, if you were to dump, like, poppy seeds out, I would hate that. I think this stems from one time, senior year, this was during COVID, and I was online, and I was about to hop onto one of my classes, and my mom just started finding, like, tiny praying manti, all over the wall of our house. She apparently brought in a plant that had them, and it hatched, and she was like, oh my god, there are 50. And I was so disturbed of all these, like, little heads looking at me, like, and I think that's where it stemmed from. So no, that I have nothing against bugs, but lots of little things, no. And lastly, favorite food. This one's easy, tacos. I used to be like, well, I don't know what my favorite food is, and then I realized that every time I have a taco, I'm, like, so content with life that I'm just like, actually, I think tacos are my favorite. I love them. And my friends know how much I love tacos, too. I'm, like, crazy taco girl. Like, oh my god, they're so yummy. I love, like, I'll eat basically any, but I just don't like steak. I'll do fish, I'll do chicken, I'll do pulled pork, but they're so good. And especially here when they're so, like, fresh. Ugh, delicious. So delicious. Okay, well, I guess that wraps up our ABC Expose Me. I think I only skipped one. Did I only skip one? How fun. Now I get to put gas in my car. Literally the life of an adult. Thank you so much for watching this week's home video. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more. And you know what? Put your answers in the comments below. I'd love to get to know you too. If you have any other questions or have anything you'd like to see home video wise, or even like what you want to see for a Makeup Diaries episode, let me know in the comments. I'd love to create content that y'all want to watch, so just like throw it out there. Other than that, thank you so much. I've appreciated your time and your engagement, and it always means a lot to me, so thank you so much. And yeah, if no one's told you this today, let me be the first, that you are iconic just the way you are. And I really hope you hear that and it settles with you, and that you just go throughout your day feeling even more iconic. So yeah, I have been your icon, Annie, and thank you so much. I will see you next Tuesday, and I guess I will see you this upcoming Friday for an episode of the Makeup Diaries, and then again for Tuesday for a home video, and then again for Friday for an episode of the Makeup Diaries. So yeah, I send all my love, and I'll see you later. Bye bye, icons. I love you.